In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 5 signs your egg quality is healthy and what to do if it's not. Welcome to the Finally Get Pregnant Naturally podcast, the podcast helping women identify the real reasons you haven't conceived or stayed pregnant so you and your partner can finally grow the family of your dreams. I'm your host, Dr. Katie Wood. Let's dive in, shall we? In today's episode, you're going to discover how to recognize key signs your body is producing high-quality eggs, what optimal hormone labs like FSH and estradiol can tell you about your egg quality and ovarian function, and actionable steps to support and improve egg quality naturally in the next 3 months. So today, we're diving into something that every woman on her fertility journey is wondering about: her egg quality. Whether you've been told your AMH is low, you're over 35, you've been told your eggs are old, or you're just unsure of what's going on with your cycle, then this episode is for you. And I want you to know, despite what you may have heard, you are not stuck with the egg quality that you maybe have in this moment. It is not black and white like that. You are born with all of the eggs that you will ever have, but the quality of those eggs is something that we can influence. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the top 5 signs of good egg quality, and I'll also explain how you can begin to improve if these signs aren't quite lining up for you yet. So let's dive in. So just a quick refresh. What is egg quality and why does it matter? Egg quality refers to the genetic health and cellular energy of your eggs. High quality eggs are more likely to mature properly, be released and ovulated, be fertilized, and develop into a healthy embryo that implants and leads to ideally a full-term healthy pregnancy. And poor egg quality can be one of the top contributors to unexplained infertility, failed fertility treatments like IUI or IVF, miscarriages, and just having overall low embryo quality. But here's the thing that you're not going to hear from your doctor is egg quality is dynamic. It can be influenced by your internal environment, your nutrition, your stress, your inflammation, your blood flow, your mitochondrial health, and even your mindset, okay? So let's dive into it. The top 5 signs your egg quality is on point. So number 1 is having regular, predictable cycles. So a regular menstrual cycle is ideally anywhere between 26 and 34 days, and that suggests that your hormonal signaling is working and that your follicles are developing properly. So why does this matter? Healthy egg development starts at least 3 months before ovulation. And if your cycles are wildly irregular, it could mean that your eggs are not getting the consistent hormonal environment that they need to grow and mature properly. So signs to look for are your period arrives within the same window each month, you're ovulating mid-cycle, and you have a luteal phase of about 12 to 14 days. Number 2, having strong ovulation signs. So high quality eggs are going to be the foundation for a strong and healthy ovulation. So if your body is ovulating effectively, it means the egg matured properly and was released in a hormonal environment that supports fertilization and implantation. So signs that you have a healthy ovulation: you're having a clear LH or luteinizing hormone surge on ovulation test strips. You have a consistent basal body temperature shift after ovulation. So when we're going from our follicular phase to our luteal phase, we should see about a half to full degree temperature shift. You're seeing noticeable fertile cervical mucus that has that egg white consistency. And you're having high libido around ovulation, right? We are created to reproduce. Our bodies are beautifully created, and that is where Having a healthy libido around your fertile window is a sign that things are on point and working the way they should. So these are clues that your body is gearing up to release an egg with optimal timing and ideally optimal health as well. Number 3 is a healthy luteal phase and progesterone. So after ovulation, your body produces progesterone. And if your egg was healthy and high quality, then the follicle that actually released that egg becomes the corpus luteum, which is what secretes progesterone to prepare the uterine lining for implantation. So a lot of times we're hearing as women, it's pretty common to hear these days, you have low progesterone, and we want to know, how can we increase our progesterone? It all starts with the quality of the egg, ladies, okay? If you have a high quality egg, you're going to have a high quality progesterone release and luteal phase. So some things to look for: a luteal phase that lasts between 12 and 14 days, no spotting before your period, a BBT or basal body temperature shift that stays consistently elevated after ovulation. And if you're having mid luteal phase progesterone blood work, we want to see at least 10 nanogram per milliliter or higher. Ideally, we want to see closer to 15 or over 20 for optimal ovulation signs. So healthy progesterone starts with a strong ovulation, which needs a good quality egg. Number 4 is fertile cervical mucus production. So cervical mucus is a window into your hormonal health. In the days leading up to ovulation, the rise in estrogen levels cause your cervix to produce that clear, stretchy, egg white discharge that we want to see. So this matters because not only does this mucus help sperm survive and travel, but it also signals that your estrogen levels are in a range that promotes follicle development and egg maturity. So signs of healthy egg quality is when you consistently see several days of fertile cervical mucus before ovulation, and it's matching with your other ovulation signs and symptoms. So last but not least, number 5 is optimal hormone labs and follicular phase length. So your lab values, especially early on cycle hormones, can give us valuable insight into egg quality and ovarian function. So one key marker is FSH, or follicle stimulating hormone. And we want to see FSH on ideally cycle day 3 of your cycle below 7. Higher levels may suggest that your body is having to work harder to stimulate the follicles, which can be a sign of diminished ovarian reserve or stress on the system. We also want to look at estradiol on cycle day 3, and that should be anywhere between 30 and 50. And if it's too high, then high estrogen could actually be masking high FSH or signaling premature follicle recruitment, which can, of course, compromise egg quality. Another sign that supports good egg quality is a long enough follicular phase. So that's the first half of your cycle from the start of your period to ovulation. And ideally, you want at least 12 to 16 days to allow your follicles to fully mature. When the follicular phase is too short, say ovulation happens on cycle day 9 or 10, it can mean that the egg didn't have enough time to develop properly before release, and this can impact its quality and ability to fertilize or implant. So if your FSH and estradiol are within range and you're seeing ovulation around day 12 to day 16 consistently, then that's a strong sign that your body is creating an optimal environment for egg development. So let's talk about, what if you're not seeing these signs, or maybe you're seeing some, but you're not seeing all of them? I don't want you to panic, okay? Egg quality can improve within 3 to 4 months with the right strategies. So, following an anti inflammatory diet and also nutrition that is going to support blood sugar balance. having personalized mitochondrial support. So this is something that I personally help my clients with an antioxidant test that we do, and it actually shows us what antioxidants are going to have the most benefit for them as an individual. Of course, stress and sleep optimization, making sure that you are remineralizing your body as well, you are supporting your detox pathways, and also doing emotional healing and womb work can also really, really help our internal environment and our levels of stress that we're feeling. So I just want you to know you don't have to guess your way through this. I help women and couples like you uncover what's blocking or getting in the way of your egg quality and fertility potential every single day. So let's recap. The top 5 signs of strong egg quality are regular, predictable menstrual cycles, clear ovulation signs like fertile mucus, LH surge, and BBT shift, a healthy luteal phase with sustained progesterone, consistent cervical mucus patterns, and optimal hormone labs and a follicular phase length. And I want you to know that egg quality is not just about age. You could be in your 30s or your 20s. And if you are not living out a healthy lifestyle and diet, that can be affecting your egg quality just as much as age it can affect egg quality, okay? At the end of the day, it's about cellular health and hormonal alignment. And these things can be supported, nurtured, and restored for you, okay? And if you're ready to see where your egg quality and fertility stands, go to the show notes and take my ultimate fertility blueprint quiz and see how you score. And just a reminder, you are not out of time. You can absolutely take 3 to 4 months to nourish and optimize your egg quality. That's going to get you the most optimal results. Your body is capable of so much more than you've been led to believe. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on our next episode, released every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll see you there. Are you ready to finally discover why you haven't been able to get or stay pregnant? The Ultimate Fertility Blueprint is a quick, insightful quiz designed to reveal your overall capacity to conceive and help you discover potential root causes and areas to address to improve your fertility so you can finally get and stay pregnant. You'll find the link in the show notes. As a quick reminder and disclaimer, this podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your doctor or healthcare provider before starting any new supplement or protocol, especially if you're actively trying to conceive or undergoing treatment.